Hello, everyone. Pallytime here. We find ourselves in a hut in the woods, very close to Morrigan. Our dreams are coming true, but oh, we got a little side boob going on here. Look at that. Look at that side boob. But she's gonna make food, so we're gonna let her do that. I turned on the mouse cursor, I think, because some people were asking me to, because apparently this game's weird without the mouse cursor turned on. You know, whatever. To each his own. But we were just rescued out of the tower. That guy in the silver armor, that piece of shit, he betrayed the king. And because of that, Duncan has fallen.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
It has. I suppose we should thank you. That's the appropriate thing to do. Someone saves your life, you should thank them.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Oh, I like you, Flemeth. If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Logain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find the Archdemon.
By ourselves?
Yes.
No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his
Well,
back.
they weren't MFPT.
I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
The Arl of Redcliffe.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what the Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'd be happy with just staying alive. No. We need to thank Flemeth. Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Oh,
Such a
yeah.
shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We'll take her with
Not
us.
to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get. We just had a conversation about this.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I like her. I think we should get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Yeah, have fun on, your adventure across the world with 2 people you barely know. Morrigan approves +4. We are winning her approval already. It did not take long for Pallycharm to start taking effect. Alright, are there any items to loot? I think there's a raven. Oh, the respec raven. The raven of the respecking. Okay, so I would have become a shapeshifter. Morrigan
Back
is a
again.
shapeshifter, so we can look at her skills. I think I would have become a shapeshifter if I remember what all this shit does. She could turn into a bear, a flying swarm, and a master shapeshifter. Alters the forms of the bear shape, allowing the caster to become a berserkarn and a corrupted spider, both considerably more powerful than their base forms. I want that! I want that! I want that! Okay. So we need to coerce Morrigan into sharing her secrets to us at some point.
The time has come to leave the wilds.
But okay. Let's go ahead and get the fuck out of here for now. We can level up, so I will go ahead and do some points into strength, actually. Yeah. Okay. Actually, 2 points into strength, 1 into willpower. Coercion level up. And we will be spending the next point in Paralyze. Done. Let's go. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. We are going to Lothering, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands. We're traveling slowly. Oh! We have encountered some combat along the road. Okay. Oh, it's that motherfucker.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Fortuitous. He said fancy words. Shun him from this place.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Well, I thought they were gonna kill him. I thought that was a dead dude, for sure.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh, low blow, you piece of that lady's invisible! Did everyone see her? She was invisible right in the middle of the screen. Go back and look if you missed it. She's just hanging out with motherfucking ghosts in these motherfucking cutscenes. Look at my shirt. Oh! Oh! Come here, boy. Hello. Is someone stuck in the well? Oh, that's not a well. He motioned negative things towards us. Strike him down! Oh, I guess we have to run in with the dog. He's like ready to go. Can't level up in combat. I probably should have done that earlier then. Holy shit, you are just running right in there. Okay, we do have one strong guy here, so we're gonna go ahead, take a moment, weaken him, and paralyze him. Done. He is CC'd in the back. Now let's get some good positioning here and try to do some fire without setting the dog on fire. Oh yeah, that dog is fire resistant. Go ahead, cast heal on Alistair. Oh, he broke out. Oh, he broke out and he is mad. Alright, we need iron flesh. Rock armor, same fucking thing. You get the idea. Drop another heal. Let's weaken him because he's doing some weird shit. He resisted it again. And drop the paralyze. Yes! Alright, while I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, they have been dealing with all of these foes remarkably well.
It is a good day.
And that is every enemy slain. Hello! Oh, those Darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
Yes.
Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Aww. If you like him, we can have him. Aww.
Me? I don't want a dog. I can barely take care of myself.
So many comments come to mind, I cannot even begin to choose.
At any rate, he must remember you helping him back at Ostagar. You're imprinted. Lucky you.
Aww. I suppose he might be handy. Aww. I'm gonna name him Trundle. Come on, Trundle. Okay. Got a little bit of looting to go. I do have that mod, so we always have that extra dog slot. So Trundle is gonna go everywhere with us. And I am so happy. Why do you need all of whatever? We need to get you taunt. This disengage, you don't want that. You want to taunt. So, cool. Play. We got a little bit of loot on the road here as well. Come on, Trundle. Oh, it's in all capital letters too. Good. I am pleased. This has been a productive play session. Alright, moving forward, we have arrived at the city of, what was it, Lothering or something? I forgot what it was already. They might tell us when we load in. I don't fucking know. He looks pleasant.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Hello.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
Oh, they're
They are
assholes.
fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
I don't have that kind of coin. No, let's go with your toll collectors then. We'll be naive.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Perhaps you should charge more then.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
No, but a caravan is following me, and they have plenty of gold. No, that's bad. Forget it. I'm not paying you thugs anything.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight Grey Wardens?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens could actually use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
And just when we had things settled.
Well, that was fun. Let's go ahead and burn all of them. I like that plan. Burn. And then, you know, I'm just gonna kind of back up. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, they are doing a ton of damage. Alright. Heal there. Let's get fire weapon going. Let's get rock armor going. And I'll just kind of line of sight and heal from back here. Paralyze these guys. You know, if you guys actually want to tank or anything, I'm totally okay with that. Just so you know. Just so you know.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal, sir!
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Well, hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
I'm turning you into the authorities now.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
So will I. Then I'll execute you here.
Down without a fight.
That sucks, bro. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Alright, let's heal Alistar before he dies. Oh man, that was good. I enjoyed that. Can we kill him like today? Sweet. Alright, that went well.
I shall do it.
Knight's Note. He had a lot of stuff.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, let's have a little chat. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I do. How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think when you've changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
I've never heard of this magic before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I'm shocked that you think so. Being a mage of the circle as you were. But perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Yes, very much so.
I thought so.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
All right, we have planted the seed. She will teach us how to become a bear one day. That sentence sounded really funny out loud, and I approve. Alright, let's go ahead and loot these bodies and make our way down to the town. Our inventory's full, so we can't carry all of this shit, but we'll take whatever we can. Well, I guess it'll still be here. We can go down to the town, we can find a merchant, and then come back up and get it.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We'll figure it out. Let's just get going.
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Okay. A lot of refugees here. A lot of broken crates that I can't loot. There's a Templar here. Maybe we should talk to him.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Oh, that's good.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Let's go with the last one.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must. So long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Sell me things!
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
I'll sell you all the things!
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Well, just for that, I should buy everything up, asshole. But okay, guys, I think that is gonna be it for me today. Oh, let's buy this beef bone. Oh, that's my beef bone. Oh, I forgot. My inventory's on the right. That makes sense. I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave us a comment down below as well. And if you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. We'll be back very soon with more videos. And I hope to see you all then.